Hello, it's Monica from Crafting with Quilling, and I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day. In today's video, I'm going to show you my 6th day of Christmas project. As you can see, I'm going to use my new Gingerbread Christmas collection. It is full of beautiful designs to fussy cut and also beautiful pattern papers that you can use for lots of different occasions. As you can see, the main theme of this collection is gingerbread. I absolutely love it. That's why I decided to design this collection. And if you like it, I left the links to the collection in the description down below, so you can buy it from Buy Me a Coffee website. It is definitely worth, and I'm pretty sure you will create some stunning projects with this collection. As you can see, we do have some polka dots as well that you can use for lots of different occasions in blue and brown as well. And then I also have some dotted patterns which you can use for any project that you like. And if you get the full collection, you also get a set of sentiments. Just perfect for Christmas. So let's create our multi pop-up card. That's how it's going to look like, and when you open it, the magic happens. So if you would like to know how to create it, I'm going to show you step by step how to do it. And spoiler alert, it is super easy to create. So first I've got blue card measuring 6 inches by 12 inches. And I'm going to score it at 2 inches, 6 inches, and my last score line will be at 10 inches. When this is ready, then we have to fold and burnish the score line to create the card base. If you want, you can also use some lightweight card. Here I've got 270 GSM. However, in the end, it's going to have quite a lot of bulk. So if you have anything like 180, that would be perfect. So now let's decorate the inside of the card first. And I use my scraps of white card, and I need 3 panels measuring 3 3/4 by 5 3/4. And 2 will go inside and 1 will go at the front. And the design paper is 3.5 by 5.5 of an inch. And again, I need 2 of those to decorate the inside of the card. So far, super simple, right? Now we need a strip 1 3/4 by 5 3/4, and I need 4 of those. So again, it is 1 3/4 by 5 3/4. And then we need to decide which design paper you want. I couldn't resist, so I've got those smiley faces. I really like them. So this one is 1.5 by 5.5. And I've got 2 light one and 2 dark ones for some color variation and more interest. So now it will be time to assemble all those panels together. I'm going to use my one and only liquid glue. Have you ever created a multi pop-up card? If you haven't, I really hope you will give it a go. It is so much easy to create, and the effect is absolutely stunning. To be honest, I was inspired by one of the tutorials online, and I will leave the link in the description down below. However, the measurements were pretty tricky to follow. That's why I decided to create my measurements in inches just to keep it as simple as possible. So now when this is ready, then I'm going to decorate those flaps as well. So first, let's put those smiley gingerbread faces on the white card. And I have to tell you that for the last couple of weeks, I only used the scraps of white card that I've got in my stash. I don't really want to use new card because I do have plenty of smaller elements left over from my previous projects. So whenever you create a fancy fold, I do encourage you to use it because you will be surprised how many cards you can create. So now the faces with the white background will go inside of the card, and then the darkest one will go at the front. But be mindful about the direction of the paper here, because you will see those when you open the card. So if you have directional paper, this is very crucial. So when this is ready, then we have to create pop-up elements. And we're going to have 6 elements all together. So as you can see, that's how the card opens. If you want, we can keep it as it is, or you can decorate it even further with me. So I need 3 squares, and I use exactly the same color, and there are 3.5 of an inch by 3.5. And I'm going to score half of an inch on each side. So basically we're creating flaps on all the sides. When this is ready, then I'm going to show you what is the next step. And to be honest, it is super simple to create. So if you would like to create your own multi pop-up card, I really hope you will create it and share it in the comments down below. Now I'm going to create one more fold line, which is diagonal. And as you can see, the line on my scoring board is very, very helpful. So I'm going to do it on all 3 squares here. And you need a pair of scissors, and I'm going to show you how to cut those elements. So in the end, we're going to have 6 pop-up elements for our project. So let's use our scissors. So first I'm going to cut the ends off here. And when this is ready, then I'm going to use my trimmer to cut this element exactly in half. So first let's cut those 2 ends off up to the score line. And when this is ready, as I told you, I'm going to use my trimmer. And I'm going to cut all the way down, but not where the scoring line is. So now we've got 6 elements all together. Now it is time to fold and burnish those score lines. So I'm going to use my bond folder. And it looks a little bit like a bat at the moment. And then when this is ready, then we have to fold it in half and cut those 2 top ends off. I'm going to show you how to do it. So again, I'm going to fold it in half, then put the flaps inside, burnish it again, and cut the ends off, which is super, super simple. So if you've never ever created a pop-up card, I really hope you'll feel inspired today. So now using my scissors, I'm going to cut those ends off. And I have to repeat that process in all those elements. So we do have the flaps ready to add here on our project. So as you can see, those 2 are ready. Then I have to do exactly the same thing on the last 4 elements. And this is super, super simple. And if you don't have my Gingerbread Christmas collection yet, you can use any design papers from your stash. However, if you like this collection, you can check the links in the description down below to buy me a coffee website, because you can buy elements to fussy cut, or just the design papers, or you can get the full collection. Now it will be time to add here all those pop-up elements, and as you can see, I'm trying to line it up with the scoring lines here. And what's really crucial now, we're only going to put the glue on those 2 flaps, and then we're going to line it up with the edge of the card. And make sure the glue is set before you move on to the next step. And this is very important. You will see later on why. So as you can see, I'm starting with the bottom first, then I'm going to do it in the middle of the card, and I'm going to repeat the process at the very top. And as you can see, this card is super simple, and you don't really need any cutting dice to create it. So if you like fancy folds, I really hope you will enjoy creating your own version. And tomorrow, I'm going to have very special box for you for my 7th day of Christmas project. So stay tuned for that. Now we have to make sure the glue is set. But to be honest, it wasn't here, but I'm going to fix it in a moment. So as you can see, those triangles open a little bit. We do have a little bit of bulk, but if you want, you can actually use lightweight card to create those elements that you're going to see now, which we're going to decorate the inside. So this is 2.5 inches by 3 inches, and I need 6 panels like this. So again, it is 2.5 by 3 inches. Then, using white card, I'm going to create 8 elements. So with the blue one, we had 6. With the white one, I'm going to have 8. So it is 2.75 by 2.25. So when these elements are ready, then you have to decide what design paper you want. And again, I will need 8 elements of this. So it is 2 inches by 2.5. So we need 8 of those. 2 inches by 2.5. And then it will be time to assemble them, which is super, super simple. So let's do it. So let's put them to the side and let's start with that lighter blue polka dot design paper. So as you can see, this card altogether is super easy to create. And I'm pretty sure if you give it to someone special, they would absolutely love how this card opens. And on the back, there will be plenty of space to write your message. So if you know someone who doesn't really celebrate Christmas, but they might love gingerbread, this collection is for you. So when these elements will be ready, then I'm going to put those white panels with polka dot design paper on the blue panels. So this way all my elements will match on the card. And that's what I really like about card making. There are so many possibilities and you just can't go wrong. So as you can see with that 1/4 inch increment with those mats and layers, we do have beautiful borders. So as you can see, 4 elements are ready. Now I'm going to put one at the front and one at the back of those two last panels. And this is very crucial because we need to decorate those two sides only on 2 panels. And you will see why in a moment. So, when these elements are ready, now it will be time to assemble them on the card. And we're going to start with those 4 first. I'm going to start with the middle panel and I'm only going to put the glue on the bottom triangular. Super cool and easy. Just to make sure the glue is set before you move on to the next step. So at the moment, as you can see, the panels go outside of the card. But don't worry, they will be hidden in a moment when we close the card. And as I told you, you can use lightweight card for those elements and you won't have that much bulk as I do here. But to be honest, I don't really mind because I can always create a box for this card. So now with those 2 panels, which I've got those polka dots on both sides, I'm going to attach them at the very top. Because when we open this card, you're going to see both sides here. So that's why we're going to decorate the front and the back of those panels. So as you can see, I'm going to start closing from the top and bottom and then middle. So again, make sure the glue is set. So as you can see, we do have some bulk, but it's still really cool. So now it will be time to decorate all those panels. In my gingerbread Christmas collection, there are lots of elements to fussy cut, and I've got them here. So as you can see, I put them on the left hand side, and it is time to choose them. How do I want to decorate it? I really wanted to have a gingerbread house and some gingerbread Christmas trees. I thought that would be really cool to decorate this card. And I really wanted to have those gingerbread Christmas trees in the background. So that's why I put them first and then I attached the house. And then decisions. How do you want to decorate the panels? I thought it would be nice to have a gingerbread man and a gingerbread lady at the top. And as you can see in this collection, you also have some beautiful gingerbread hearts with beautiful blue icing. So I thought I really want to use them, and I absolutely love the stars in this collection as well. So I thought, why not? Let's add those hearts and stars together. So when these panels are ready, then it will be time to decorate the front of the card. And as you probably know, today is San Nicholas Day. So I really wanted to create that image on the front of the card. But first, let's add some hearts at the top panels and the card inside is complete. Make sure the glue is set. Now it will be time to decorate the front panel. So first I'm going to need white card which will measure 3 3/4 by 5 3/4. And then the design paper will be 3.5 by 5.5 inches. It will be time to assemble them together with my liquid glue. And at this point, I thought I really like the reefs in this collection, so I fussy cut one of them to embellish the front of the card. And to be honest, I have to say that I really, really like it. I like the contrast with the design paper and the reef here. But at this point, let's add a little bit of dimension to the project. So I've got my double-sided foam adhesive. I'm just going to make sure that it actually fits there. And then you can use your pokey tool to peel off the backing, and that will save you so much time. How many Christmas cards have you created this December? Are you just starting or have you finished them? Please let me know in the comments down below. Now it is time for that San Nicholas here. And again, I'm going to add some double-sided foam adhesive for extra dimension. And the only last thing we need at this point is to use a sentiment. And if you get the full collection, Gingerbread Christmas, you also get a set of Christmas sentiments ready for all your projects. So I got my sentiment and I'm going to use lighter blue card just to back it up. And again, I'm going to use some double-sided foam adhesive for extra dimension, and the cut will be complete. So, happy St. Nicholas Day. Did you get any sweets today? Because that is the tradition in Poland. To be honest, I really miss that one here. So, as you can see, the cut is complete. Please let me know if you like it. So, when you open it, the magic happens here. And I really want to know if you'd like to try this fancy fold. And don't forget to check the description down below for the video tutorial I was inspired by. Thank you so much for watching and spending that time with me. Don't forget to like this video with a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And see you in my next video. Have a wonderful day and happy crafting! Bye for now!